Alright, good morning. Let's get started. We're going to start seated this morning. That's why I passed out a few blocks. Sometimes it's a little bit easier to get into a nice cross-legged seated position. You get the tailbone up off the mat just a little bit. But if you don't have one, you can roll your blanket up a little bit, whatever. In a seated posture, we want to get our spine as straight as possible. We'd like to get our knees down to the mat. So we bring these feet in tight up against our thighs. Bring the hands into the heart center. Close the eyes, connect with the breath. Long, slow inhalations, long, slow exhalations. And as you breathe in, press the diaphragm down, press the stomach out. Fill the stomach with air first, then fill the lungs, lift the shoulders, take in even more air. And then just as slowly, fully exhale all of that air. Taking in more air than you ever have before with each breath. And then fully exhaling all of it. All the breathing in through the nose and out through the nose throughout the entire practice. So set the intention for your practice. Keep the focus on the breath. If your mind starts to drift off to other things going on in your life, or other things going on around us here at the park, bring the focus back to your breath. Try and stay totally present each and every moment during your practice. So open the eyes, drop the arms down. Take your right hand over onto your left knee and take that left hand directly behind you. And as you press up through your fingertips, twist and turn, take your gaze over that left shoulder. Long, slow breath. And then release. As you come back around, bring that left hand over onto your right knee. Take that right hand directly behind you. Twist and turn. Take your gaze over that right shoulder. Look directly back behind you. Then release. Come back around. Bring that right hand over onto that left knee. Take that left arm up to the sky. Take your gaze up that left arm. Stretch up out of that left armpit. Bring that left hand down to that right knee and take that right arm up to the sky. Stretch it up, gaze up that right arm. Bring that right hand back down to the mat. Now we're going to walk our hands out in front of us. You want to get as long in the spine here as you possibly can. Some of you might even be able to bring your chest down onto the mat. Try and keep your sit bone on the block or on the mat. Keep stretching out, lengthening in your spine. Long, slow breath. Then walking your hands back up. You're up on a block, set it aside for a second. Take your legs out to the side, stretch them out. Really come up onto your sit bone. Walk your hands down onto your shin. Maybe grab a hold of your toe. Get long in your spine. Again, as you try and bring your chest forward, down toward the mat, lengthening the legs. Keep extending the spine, lengthening out, trying to bring your chest down toward the mat. Release back up. Bring that right foot in up against that left thigh. Bring your hands through prayer. Inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold over that right leg. Keep that right leg straight. Bring the hands down to the toes. Lengthen out in your spine as you bring your head down toward the knees, extending the crown of the head down towards your toes. Lengthen in your spine. And then release. Take that left foot back out to the side. Bring that right foot in up against that left thigh. Again, bring your hands through prayer. Inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold over that left leg. Lengthen out in your spine. Again, the head comes down toward the knee, extending the crown of the head down toward the toes, lengthening in the spine, lengthening in that left leg. And release. Take that right leg straight out in front of you. Get the left leg straight out front. Move any excess skin away from the sit bone. Bring your hands into prayer. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold over both legs. Hands come down to the toes of your ankles. Again, we want to lengthen in our spine. We want to stay long in our legs. Bring the head down towards your toes. Lengthen in the spine. Release back up. Bring that left foot up against that right thigh again. Hands come in through prayer. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold over that right leg. See if you can get a little more extension this time. Long in the spine, long in that right leg. Now take that left hand, grab the outside edge of that right foot. Take that right arm straight back behind you. Take your gaze over that right arm. Now as we come back around, bring that left knee up. Wrap that left knee with that right arm. Take that left hand directly back behind you. Extend out through your right heel. Twist and turn, gaze over that left shoulder. And then release as we come back around. Stretch that left foot out. Bring that right foot up against that left thigh. And again, hands through prayer, arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold over that left leg. Again, get long here. Take that right hand, grab the outside edge of that left foot. Stretch that left arm straight back. Take your gaze over that left shoulder. Bring that left arm back. Raise that right knee up. Wrap that right knee with that left hand. Right hand directly back behind you. Gaze over that right shoulder. Back around. Stretch that right foot back out again. You've got one of those blocks. You might want to put it underneath you. If you don't, you can sit back up onto your heels. We're going to bring this left heel or right heel back right next to that left thigh, right back by the left hip. We're going to bring this right foot over by this left hip. We want to stack our knees on top of each other as we come into cow face. Hands come into prayer. Reach down, grab a hold of your toes, straighten your spine. Release. We're coming into eagle arms. The right arm comes underneath the left. We interlock our hands. We take our elbows to the sky. We start to arch back. Long, slow breath. Release. Unwrap the arms. Switch them. Left arm underneath, right arm on top. Back into eagle arms. Arch back. And release the arm. Now we're going to walk our hands out in front of us. We want to get long in the spine. Bring that chest down onto that left thigh. Knees stacked on top of each other. Extend out here. Big stretch in your hips. Release back up. Now we're going to take this right hand back behind us. The left hand's coming back around. We're coming up onto our toes. We're switching around. So we get this left heel back by this right hip. We bring this right heel back by the left hip. So we've reversed the legs now. Hands coming back into prayer. Grab those toes. Lengthen up in your spine. Once again, coming into eagle arms. Right arm underneath, left arm on top. Interlock those fingers. Arch your back. Take your elbows toward the sky. And release back. Switch the arms. Right arm on top, left arm underneath. Interlock the fingers, elbows to the sky. And then release. And again, walking our hands out in front of us, trying to bring the chest down onto that right thigh. And then release back up. Stretch your legs back out again. Get rid of that block. Come forward on your mat a bit. Come heel to heel, toe to toe. Grab a hold of your big toes. Come up into a balance, just a couple of inches up off the mat. Take your legs up, stretch them out. Rock back up onto your back. Get your legs straight out over your head. Now we're going to take a big inhale, and when we exhale, we're going to roll forward. We're going to put our feet underneath us. We're going to press off through our hands. In one smooth motion, we come up into a standing forward fold. So take a big inhale. And then exhale, roll forward. Come up onto your feet. And as you look forward, keep your back flat. Come all the way back up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. This time as you inhale the arms up, interlace your fingers. Open your hands to the sky. Press all the way up as you fully inhale. And exhale the hands to the top of the head. This time as you inhale and press up, come up onto the tops of your toes. And exhale down. Inhale up. 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 Exhale down. One last time up. And exhale down. This time just inhale the hands and the arms up. And as you exhale, forward fold, come down halfway. Get your back flat. Get your legs straight. Extend out through your spine, out through your arms. Press the palms straight out in front of you. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, twist to the right at the hips. Keep the legs straight. Then inhale back to center. Exhale the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale the left. Inhale back to center. This time as you exhale, fully forward fold. Keep your hands interlaced. Keep extending down through your arms and hands. Drive up your legs. Fully hinge at the hips. Bring your chest next to your thighs. Head down toward the knees. With each exhale, extend the crown of the head down toward the ground. Long, slow breath. Release your fingers. Grab the backs of your ankles. Forearms coming down the backs of the legs. Legs are straight. Chest next to your thighs. Head down toward the knee. Long, slow breath. Long up your legs. Long down your spine. Release the ankles, bend the knees, drop the sit bone back. Stretch your arms back along your sides. Pull your head and chest forward. Don't hunch over here. Pull the head and chest forward. Drop the butt back. You're working to get your thighs close to parallel to the ground. Take the arms out to the side. Sink down a bit lower. Take your arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them toward the sky. Your arms become a continuation of your spine. And then forward fold. Come up one vertebrae at a time. Bring the head and shoulders up last. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold, straight-legged. Bring the hands down to the mat. Spread your toes wide. Drive up through the right leg, left leg, hip high, straight back, arms straight back. Lengthen through your spine, out through your neck and head. Stretch that left leg, hip high, straight back. Drive up through that right leg. Take your arms out to the side. Keep that left leg hip high, straight back. Take your arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them out. Get long. Keep that left leg straight back. Bring the hands down to the mat. Straddle that front foot. Take a big inhale. Exhale, head goes to the knee. Left leg goes up to the sky. Standing splits. Come back into warrior three. Stretch that left leg straight back. Lengthen in your spine. Bring your hands into prayer. Drive up through that right leg. And on an exhale, bring that left leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold, straight-legged, hands down to the mat, spread the toes wide, drive up through that left leg. Right leg, hip high, straight back, arms straight back. Lengthen through your spine, lengthen back through that right leg. Take your arms out to the side, stretch them out. Take your arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them out. Keep that right leg straight back, bring the hands down to the mat, straddle that front foot, take a big inhale. Exhale, head goes to the knee, right leg goes to the sky, standing splits. Release back into warrior three. Stretch that right leg straight back. Lengthen in your spine. Bring your hands into prayer. And on an exhale, bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Spread your toes wide. Drive up through that right foot. Bring that left knee up. Bring your arms up. Keeping that left leg lifted now, coming into dancing warrior. Take that left leg back. Grab the inside of that left ankle. Right arm goes out, left knee goes up and back. Drive up that right leg. So as we come back up, keep that left leg lifted. Reach down, grab a hold of your left toes. Take that left leg straight out front. Lengthen up through the spine. Bring that left foot in as we come into tree. Left foot comes up onto that right thigh. Left knee to the side, hands through prayer, arms up overhead. Bringing our hands back through prayer. Keep that left leg lifted. Coming back into warrior three. Take that left leg back. Take your arms back. Lengthen out through your spine, out through your neck and head. Stretch that left leg hip high, straight back. Drive up that right leg. Take your arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them out, get long. And on an exhale, bring that left leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Spread the toes wide. Press up through that left foot. Bring that right knee up. Bring your arms up. Keeping that right leg lifted, coming into dancing warrior. Reach back, grab the inside of that right ankle. Left arm out, right knee back. Get extension. As we come back up, keep that right foot lifted. Reach down, grab a hold of your right toes. Take that right leg straight out front. Bring that right foot back in as we come into tree. Right foot up onto that left thigh. Hands through prayer, arms up overhead. Bringing our hands back through prayer. Keep that right leg lifted. Come back into warrior three. Right leg goes straight back. Arms go straight back. Get extension through your spine. Extension back through that right leg. Take your arms out front. Interlace your fingers. Drive everything out. Really lengthen out here. And on an exhale, bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. So making sure you're at the front of the mat. We do some sun salutations. You want to have plenty of room to step back. If you haven't done these before out here with me, hold back for the first one or two. See where we're going with these. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold, straight-legged, hands down to the mat. Step that right foot way back. Drop the right knee, head looks to the sky. Step the left foot back. Press up into down dog. Drive your heels down. Come forward into plank. Get your body absolutely flat here. Now lift the butt and simultaneously bend your elbows straight back. Come down, chin, chest, and knees as you arch up into up dog. Externally rotate the shoulders. Flip the toes, press back up into down dog. Bring that right foot forward underneath the right shoulder. Drop the left knee, head looks to the sky. Step all the way forward into your forward fold. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step that left foot back. Drop the left knee. Step the right foot back. Press up into down dog. Come forward into plank. Lift the butt. Chin, chest, knees. Up into up dog. Back into down dog. Bring that left foot forward. Drop the right knee. Step forward in your forward fold. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step that right foot back. Drop the right knee. Step the left foot back. Press up into down dog. Come forward into plank. Lift the butt. Chin, chest, knees. Up into up dog. Back into down dog. Bring that right foot forward. Drop the left knee. Step forward in your forward fold. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step that left foot back. Drop the left knee. Step the right foot back. Press up into down dog. Come forward into plank. Lift the butt, chin, chest, knees, up into up dog, back into down dog. Bring that left foot forward, drop the right knee. Step forward in your forward fold. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step that right foot back, drop the right knee. Step the left foot back, press up into down dog. Come forward into plank. Lift the butt, chin, chest, knees, up into up dog, back into down dog. Bring that right foot forward, drop the left knee. Step forward in your forward fold. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step that left foot back. Drop the left knee. Step the right foot back. Press up and down dog. Come forward into plank. Lift the butt, chin, chest, knees, up into up dog. Back into down dog. Bring that left foot forward. Drop the right knee. Step forward in your forward fold. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Just breathe for a moment. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Get your hands shoulders width apart. Get your feet hip distance. Drive up your hands, up your arms, up the spine to the sit bone. Jam the heels toward the mat. Take your gaze to the knees. Externally rotate the shoulders. Sink the chest. Breathe into down dog. Come forward into plank. Get your body flat, straight line, heels, hips, shoulders. We don't want the butt lifted. We don't want our hips sinking here. Take a big inhale. Now exhale, body level all the way down. Nose and pubic bone graze the mat at the same time. Inhale, level all the way back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone, get the stretch. Come forward toward plank, come down onto that right forearm. Shift over onto the edge of that right foot, left foot stacked on top, press up through your hips. Left arm to the sky, gaze straight up. Now bring that left forearm down onto the mat. Come over onto that left side. Put that left foot on edge. Stack that right on top. Right arm to the sky. Bring that right forearm down onto the mat. We're coming onto both forearms. Tops of our toes. Body's level. Straight line, heels, hips, shoulders. Don't let your butt kick up. Don't let it sink down. 10 good breaths here. Now working with the core, we're just going to release the knees down until they brush the mat. We bring them back up. Don't let them take any weight. Move with your breath. Nothing else in the body moves. Just the knees touch down. Do about 20 of these. Don't kick your butt up. Long and flat. When you've done all these, press back up into down dog. So coming back up into down dog. Sink your heels. Lift the sit bone. Get the stretch. Inhale that right foot to the sky. Drive that left heel down. Long up that right side. Jam that left heel toward the mat. Bring that right foot forward into runner's pose. Right foot up underneath that right shoulder. Stretch that left heel back. Whirl long on that left side. Straight line, left heel, hip, shoulders, neck, head. Don't round the back. Don't lift the hips. We're looking for an intense stretch in that left quad. We want that right knee out over the ankle, not the toes. Drive up through that front leg. Stretch your arms out. Launch back up into Warrior 3. Left leg straight back, arms straight out. Get extension. Keep that left leg straight back. Bring the hands down to the mat. Press up through your left fingertips. Roll that right shoulder open. Right arm to the sky. Gaze straight up. Revolved half moon. We're stacking the right shoulder on top of the left. Really open up here. Bring that right hand back down to the mat. Keep that left leg straight back. Press up through your right fingertips. Open up that left hip, left arm to the sky. Gaze up that left arm. Left shoulder over the right. full half moon. Bring that left hand back down to the mat. Keep that left leg straight back. Lengthen out in your spine. Bring your hands into prayer. Drive up that right leg. And on an exhale, bring that left leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Lift the sit bones. Sink the heels. Come forward into plank. Get your body flat. Straight line. Heels, hips, shoulders. Butt's not lifted. We're coming into chaturanga. We're coming halfway down. Elbows go straight back. Nothing touches down here. Flip your toes under. We haven't arched up yet. Now inhale the chest up. Externally rotate the shoulders. Come back to plank. Take a big inhale. Exhale, body level all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone. Inhale that left foot to the sky. Drive that right heel down. Bring that left foot forward into runner's pose. Left foot up underneath that left shoulder. Drive that right heel back. Long in that right leg. Again, that left knee's over that left ankle. We're stretching that right heel back. Drive up through that front foot. Stretch your arms out. Launch back up into warrior three. Right leg straight back, arms straight out. Get extension. And bring the hands down to the mat. Press up through your right fingertips. Open up that left shoulder. Left arm up to the sky. Gaze straight up. Revolved half moon. Keep that right leg hip high, straight back. And bring that left hand back down to the mat. Press up through your left fingertips. Open up that right hip. Right arm up to the sky. Right shoulder over the left. Bring that right hand back down to the mat. Keep that right leg straight back. Lengthen out in your spine. Bring your hands into prayer. Drive up that left leg. And on an exhale, bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold, step back into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone, get the stretch. Come forward toward plank. Put that right hand dead center in the mat. Shift over onto the edge of that right foot. Stack the left on top. Left arm to the sky. Gaze straight up. Another side plank. Now bring that left hand back down to the mat. Come over onto that left side. Put that left foot on edge. Stack that right on top. Right arm to the sky. Now bring that right forearm down onto the mat. Bring the left forearm down onto the mat. Get your body flat. 10 good breaths. Don't have the butt lifted. Don't let the hips sink. Focus now. We're going to float the body straight forward out over our hands, up onto the tops of the toes, and then glide back. So we inhale forward, exhale back. Don't let the trunk of the body sink as you do this. Come all the way forward, all the way back. Don't lift the butt. Do about 10 of these. And when you've done all these, press back up into down dog. So coming back up into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone, get the stretch. Bring the knees to the mat, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Back is nice and flat. A few cat and dog stretches. On the dog, the head comes forward, the tail goes back. We externally rotate the shoulders, all on the inhale. We exhale into cat, round the back, press up to the arms, bring the pelvis forward, then inhale into dog. And exhale into cat. Inhale into dog. 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 Exhale into cat. This time as you come into dog, tuck those toes. Exhale back up into down dog, and then inhale into dog. Exhale into down dog. Float with your breath. Inhale into dog. Exhale into down dog. 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 This time as you come into dog, chin to the mat, elbows straight back, all the way back up into down dog. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Do not let your elbows go to the side. Do not let those elbows touch down. Bring your body forward. Touch that chin to the mat. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Don't let that chest touch down. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. One more time. Chin to the mat, press back up into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone. Inhale that right foot to the sky. Drive that left heel down. Bring that right foot forward into runner's pose. Right foot up underneath that right shoulder. Stretch that left heel back. Long in that left leg. Drive that left heel back. That right knee's up over that right ankle. Nothing in either of your legs move now. We press up through this right foot. We lift the chest an inch up off the thigh. We stretch our arms straight back. We keep the nose out over the front big toe. Don't pop up high here. You want that chest just up off the chest, just up off your thigh. Take your arms out to the side, stretch them out. Take your arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them out. Focus, coming up into Warrior 3. Launch up onto that right leg, left leg straight back, arms straight out. Get extension as you drive up through that right leg. And on an exhale, bring that left leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get the stretch. Inhale that left foot to the sky. Drive that right heel down. Bring that left foot forward into runner's pose. Left foot up underneath that left shoulder. Stretch that right heel back. Again, we're long from that right heel, through the hips, through the shoulders, out through the neck and head. Left knee up over that left ankle. Nothing in either leg moves now. Drive up through the left leg. Lift the chest an inch up off the thigh. Keep the nose out over the front big toe. Stretch those arms straight back. Just breathe. Take the arms out to the side. Stretch them out. Take the arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them out. Focus, coming up into Warrior 3. Launch up onto that left leg. Right leg hip high, straight back. Get extension. And on an exhale, bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone. Get your stretch. Drive up through that left foot, right heel to the sky. Drive up that right arm, left hand up onto your left hip. Balanced, right arm, left leg. And bringing that right foot, left hand back down to the mat. Drive up through that right leg, left heel to the sky. Drive up that left arm, right hand up onto your right hip. Balance, left arm, right leg. Bring that left foot, right hand back down to the mat. Come forward into plank. Get your body flat. Straight line, heels, hips, shoulders. Take a big inhale. Exhale, body level all the way down. Nose and pubic bone graze the mat. They take no weight. Inhale, level all the way back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone, get the stretch. Bring the knees to the mat, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Inhale that right leg up and back as the head looks forward. Exhale that knee all the way up to your forehead. Hold it there, breathe. Inhale that right leg up and back. Exhale it forward. Inhale it 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 back. Exhale it to the mat. Inhale that left leg up and back. Exhale that knee to the forehead. Hold it there, breathe. Inhale that left leg up and back. Exhale it forward. Inhale it 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 back. Exhale it to the mat. Take that right foot out to the side. Touch that right big toe down. We want this right leg straight off this right hip, not 3/4 of the way back. Now lift up the right leg, hip high, extend out through your heel. Keep that leg lifted. Breathe. Stretch out through your heel. Bring that right foot down. Bring that right knee in. Take that left foot out to the side. Touch that left big toe down. Lift up that left leg. Extend that left heel. Keep it lifted, hip high. Don't let it slide back. Don't let it sink down. Breathe. Bring that left foot down. Bring that left knee in. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone, get the stretch. Inhale that left foot to the sky. Drive that right heel down. Bring that left foot forward into runner's pose. Left foot up underneath that left shoulder. Stretch that right heel back. Coming into Warrior One, externally rotate that right hip. Turn that right foot to a 45. Check your heel alignment. Front heel, rear heel directly aligned. That rear foot, the toes are slightly pointed forward. Don't have it parallel with the back of the mat, or even worse, your toes going back. Walk this front foot out. Now this is where you put the work into the posture. We're going to get the knee over the ankle. We're going to get this thigh parallel to the ground. There's a world of difference between this and this. Take the arms up to the sky. Turn the thumbs out. Get that left thigh parallel to the ground. Knee over the ankle. Feel the work. Open into Warrior Two. Left arm out, right arm back. Don't pop up. Keep that knee out over the ankle. Open the hands to the sky. Get that external rotation of your shoulders. Turn the hands back. Gaze out over that front hand. Sink down. Drop that right hand back by the back of that right leg. Don't pop up. Left arm to the sky. Coming into Exalted Warrior. We've still got the knee over the ankle. Come back into Warrior Two. Focus now. Bring that left arm around in front of you. Bring that right arm underneath. Come into Eagle Arm. Arch the back. Take the elbows to the sky. Release back. Take those arms back out front. Into Warrior One. Drive up through that front leg. Bring your arms back down. Launch back up into Warrior Three. Right leg straight back, arms straight back. Get extension. Take the arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them out. And on an exhale, bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get the stretch. Inhale that right foot to the sky. Drive that left heel down. And bring that right foot forward into runner's pose. Right foot up underneath that right shoulder. Stretch that left heel back. Don't round your back. Don't drop the head. Coming into Warrior One. Externally rotate that left hip. Turn that left foot to a 45. Check your heel alignment. Again, this is where we put the work into it. Walk the right foot out. Get that right knee out over the ankle. Right thigh parallel to the ground. Stretch your arms up. Turn your thumbs out. Get the external rotation. Drive back through that rear leg. Take the bend out of that rear knee. Coming into Warrior Two, right arm out, left arm back, open the hands to the sky. Get that external rotation, turn the hands back, sink down, stretch out. Left hand back by the back of that left leg, right arm to the sky, don't pop up. Come back into Warrior Two, focus, bring that right arm around in front of you, bend it at the elbow, left arm underneath. Coming into Eagle Arms. Take the elbows up toward the sky, arch back. Release back into Warrior Two. Into Warrior One. Drive up through that front leg, bring the arms back down. Launch back up into Warrior Three. Left leg straight back, arms straight back. Get extension. Take the arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them out. And on an exhale, bring that left leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold, step back into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone, get the stretch. And bring the knees to the mat, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Stretch that right heel straight back. Get extension on that right side. Make sure your leg is only hip high, toes point toward the ground, heel toward the sky. We're going to take a big inhale. When we exhale, the chin is going to the mat, the elbows go straight back, they do not touch down. That right heel goes to the sky. We're going to stay there and breathe. So take a big inhale. Now exhale, chin to the mat, right heel to the sky. Stay down here, breathe. Inhale up. Exhale down. 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 Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Bring the knees to the mat. Hands below the shoulders. Knees below the hips. Stretch that left heel straight back. Take a big inhale. Now exhale, chin to the mat, left heel to the sky. Stay here, breathe. Inhale up. Exhale down. 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 Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Now as we inhale this right heel to the sky, I want you to open up the right hip. Look over your left shoulder at that right heel. Breathe. Now bring that right foot all the way around underneath you into runner's pose. Stretch that left heel straight back. Feet or shoulders width apart. Coming into crescent now. You can either drop that right knee or keep it up off the mat, but our hips stay low. We stretch our arms to the sky. And bringing the hands into prayer. Prayer twist to the right, outside of that left elbow, outside of that right knee. Twist and turn, gaze over that right shoulder. Come back to prayer. Hesitate. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Inhale that left foot to the sky. Drive that right heel down. And bring that left foot forward into runner's pose. Left foot up underneath that left shoulder. Stretch that right heel back. Feet or shoulders width apart. Again, coming into crescent. Either dropping that right knee or keeping it up off the mat, but keeping the hips low. Stretch your arms up. And bring the hands into prayer. Prayer twist to the left, outside of that right elbow, outside of that left knee. Twist and turn. Gaze over that left shoulder. Coming back into prayer. Hesitate, bring the hands to the mat. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone. Bring your knees down to the mat. Sit back up onto your heels. Bring your hands into prayer. Take your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers. Externally rotate your shoulders, pull your shoulder blades back and down. Bring the forehead down onto the mat. Roll forward on your forehead, roll your shoulders open. Drive your hands and arms down toward the ground. Keep the arms and hands overhead. Bring your sit bone back up onto your heels. Release the hands, come up onto your knees. Some big shoulder rolls. And then reverse the direction. Bring the arms down along the sides. Keep your shoulders squared away, straight forward. Don't move your shoulders at all. Turn your head to the right as far as you possibly can. Try and look directly behind you. Take the eyes to the right. Don't move your shoulders. Breathe. Bring the head back to center. Turn the head to the left as far as you can. Bring the head back to center. Drop the head, the chin down to the chest. Bring the head back to center. Drop it all the way back. Bring the head back to center. Drop the head over onto the right shoulder. Don't raise that shoulder up. Bring the head back to center. Drop it over onto the left shoulder. Now roll that head around on the axis of the neck. Explore that outer edge all the way around. And then reverse the direction. Bring that head back up to center. Coming into camel now. We're going to bring both hands back onto the heels. If you're not comfortable with this, you can take one hand back to one heel and then alternate to the other. But if you're comfortable here, bring both hands onto both heels, arch the back, drop the head back. Long, slow breath. Release back up. Bring the hands back out front. Couple of cat and dog stretches. And coming back up onto the knees again. Coming into camel again. We can bring the hands back onto the heels, or if you're looking for a little more, we can bring these hands into prayer over our chest. Drop the head back. Breathe. Then coming forward. Drop the hands down to the mat. Press back up in a down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Walk, step, or jump your feet towards your hands. Come up into a standing forward fold. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale to prayer. So we're going to come into a flat-footed squat at the front of the mat. So the feet are pointed out a little bit. We want to keep our heels as close to the mat as possible. Hands into prayer. Get your spine straight. Don't hunch over here. Now bring the hands down to the mat. Step back a little bit. We're coming into crow. So if you're new to crow, spread your fingers wide. Hands or shoulders width apart. So as we come forward, we bring our knees up onto our forearms. You can lift one foot, then lift the other. Work back and forth between these two. Or if you're more comfortable in crow, bring both feet up. Breathe. And releasing to the mat. Bring your hands down onto the mat. Your knees onto the mat. Come back up onto your heels. Hands into prayer. Take the arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Externally rotate your shoulders. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Roll those shoulders open. Drop your hands and arms over your head. And again, bringing the sit bone back up onto your heels. Hands out front. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heel. Lift the sit bone. Get the stretch. Come forward into plank. Get your body flat. Straight line. Heels, hips, shoulders. Don't have the butt lifted. We're long and flat here. We're going to lower ourselves down to the mat, but we do it as slowly as we can. We're coming down a ½ inch at a time. The elbows go straight back. Control the descent. Don't give it up as soon as those elbows bend. Breathe all the way down. Make it last. And then release all the way to the mat. Bring your hands up by your shoulders, elbows in toward the sides. We want our forearms flat down on the mat. Do not have your elbows lifted here. We're coming into cobra. Now we dig the fingertips in. We pull back through the hands and arms to raise the head and chest. The elbows do come up off the mat, and it should feel like you're trying to drag your hips off the front of the mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Dig in. Pull back through your hands and arms. Engage here. Make it feel like you're pulling your hips off the front of the mat. Release all the way back down. Take your arms back behind you. Grab a hold of your fingertips. Set the hands down on top of the sit bone. Coming into a half locust now. We're going to externally rotate the shoulders, lift the hands and arms to raise the head and chest. Take a big inhale. And exhale. And then inhale up. Rotate the shoulders. Lift the chest. Get your hands off the butt. Stretch those arms up and back. And then release all the way back down. Let your hands go. Bring your hands underneath you. Stack them on top of each other, directly under the groin. This time in half locust, the chin stays on the mat. We stretch the toes out, the legs get long. We're going to press down through our hands and lift our legs and thighs as high up off the mat as possible. Do not bend your knees. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. Drive your legs up and back. Lengthen out. Get those thighs way up off the mat. Breathe. Take your legs higher. Release all the way back down. Bring your hands back up by your shoulders again. Elbows in toward the sides. Coming up into cobra once more. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Dig in through your fingertips. Pull back through your hands and arms. Release all the way back down. Take your arms back along your sides. We're coming into bow. We're going to reach back first with one hand. Grab a hold of one ankle. Reach back with the other hand. Grab a hold of the other ankle. Walk the knees straight back behind you. Bring the forehead to the mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale. And then inhale up. Lift the chest. Lift your legs. Thighs way up off the mat. Breathe. And release all the way back down. Let your legs go. Bring your hands back up by your chest, elbows straight back. As we lift to up dog, tops of hands and toes, legs up off the mat, shoulders externally rotated. And back up into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Walk, step, jump the feet to the hands. Press up into a forward fold. Legs are straight, arms are hanging. As you look forward, keep your back flat. Come all the way back up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. So let's come onto our backs. Get the legs out front. Double leg lifts. Hands interlaced behind the head or diamond shape underneath the low back. Keep your low back engaged with the mat. Don't let it arch up. So come all the way back, hands behind the head or underneath the low back. We're going to be taking both legs straight up overhead to the 12 o'clock position. We're going to lower them slowly, proportionally to a count of 6, straight out and down till they're 1 inch off the mat. Do not let them touch down. Open them up wide. Bring them back together again. Bring them all the way back up. We'll do this a half a dozen times or so. Never let the legs touch down. Take both legs straight up overhead. Start to lower them down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6. You're 1 inch off the mat. Don't let them touch down. Open them wide. Bring them back together, bring them all the way up. And down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. Inch off the mat, open them wide. Bring them back together, bring them all the way up. And down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. Inch off the mat, open them wide, bring them back together, bring them all the way up. And down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. Inch off the mat, open them wide, bring them back together, bring them all the way up. And down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. Inch off the mat, open them wide, bring them back together, bring them all the way up. And down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. Inch off the mat, open them wide, bring them back together, just drop them to the mat. Now release your hands, open your arms, elbows toward the feet, hands toward the head, shoulder blades flat on the mat. Pull that left knee in towards your chest, raise the right leg up an inch or 2. Stretch out through the heels in both feet. Stay here, breathe. Lengthen through that right leg, pull in on that left knee. Switch legs, stretch that left leg out, pull that right knee in. Press your heels out. Switch legs, stretch that right leg out, pull that left knee in, stretch your toes out. Switch legs, stretch that left leg out, pull that right knee in. Stretch your toes out. Switch legs, stretch that right leg out, pull that left knee in, press your heels out. Switch legs, stretch that left leg out, pull that right knee in, press your heels out. Switch legs, stretch that right leg out, pull that left knee in, stretch your toes out. Switch legs, stretch that left leg out, pull that right knee in, stretch your toes out. Press both legs all the way back out, slowly lower them down to the mat. Now release the hands and arms back down along your sides. We're coming into bridge, so walk the heels back towards your sit bone. As you walk your heels underneath you, walk your shoulder blades under. You can bring a hand onto either cheek of the buttocks and rest it up on your elbows. But if you're looking for more out of bridge, interlace those fingers. Walk those shoulders under further. Heels back a little more. Drive up through the elbows to wrists, the heels, belly button to the sky. Chest on the shoulders, knees closer together. Breathe into bridge. Release all the way back down. Stretch everything back out again. Once again, interlace your fingers. Bring them behind your head. Straight-legged scissor now. Both legs coming up about 2 feet. Press the heels out to get your legs straight. Bring the trunk of the body up to a 45. Straight-legged now. Right heel comes down, grazes the ground. Left thigh touches right elbow. Left heel down. Right thigh up to left elbow. Do not bend your knees. Get the full extension. 10 or 12 sets. When you've done all these, stretch everything all the way back out. Slowly lower everything back down to the mat. Release the hands and arms back down along your sides. Coming into bridge once again. Walk the heels back toward the sit bone. Walk the shoulder blades underneath. Again, either bringing a hand onto either cheek of the buttocks, interlacing your fingers. Belly button to the sky, chest on the shoulders, knees closer together. Breathe into bridge. release all the way back down. Stretch everything back out again. Bring the trunk of the body up to a 45, coming up onto the sit bone, coming into boat. Taking our legs, stretching them out, stretching our arms out. Long in the legs, long in the spine. Bring the hands to chest, slowly lowering our legs, straight out and down, inch off the mat. Releasing all the way back. Hands and arms coming back down along the sides. Walk your heels back towards your sit bone. Come heel to heel, toe to toe. Let the knees fall open. Open the hands to the sky. Get your shoulder blades flat on the mat. Releasing into cobbler. Don't give your legs any support whatsoever. Let gravity just pull the knees down. Let everything go. Let all that work go. Just follow the inhale. Follow the exhale. Long, slow breath. And then release it into Shavasana. Stretch the legs out, stretch the arms out, let everything go. Just follow your breath. I'm going to come around and make a couple of adjustments. Long, slow breath. Start to bring the awareness back to your body. Move the fingers, move the toes, move the hands and the feet. Feel the energy start to pulse back in. And stretch the arms back behind the head. Stretch the feet out in front of you. Feel that stretch. Breathe it in. Bring it up both sides of the body. Bring the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Rock up onto your back. Rock side to side, back and forth. And very slowly rock all the way over to one side or the other. And then very slowly come back up into a comfortable cross-legged seated position. And one last time, bringing the hands into the heart center. Into the third eye for clear and loving thoughts. To the mouth for clear and loving speech. Into the heart for clear and loving feeling. Namaste. Pretty nice start to our week. Pretty Monday out here. Glad everybody made it. Everybody have a great week. You bet.